check we are live and working. One more refresh should hopefully do it. Maybe not. Just let me check we are live. Just my computer is taking a few seconds. There we go. Right. Check, and it doesn't work. Hello everyone, my name is Ellen Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. I can see Anne is already in here. I do have quite a few others in the chat as well, so thank you so much. I've been busy at my craft desk here this morning, filming a video for a couple of days' time for the Stamp Around the World video hop, so keep an eye out for that. I've uploaded it to YouTube, just got to tinker some few things so then it's ready to go live. So by popular demand and poll from my last video, we are playing again with the beautiful Gallery Designer Series papers. So if you weren't here on Tuesday, I did pick out four pairs of paper and I made 2 cards on Tuesday. So I made this one using the cottage and I made this one using the damask wallpaper patterns. I grabbed out this lovely pair and I haven't got out the other pair yet, so just bear with me a second. And these two. So we're playing with the flowers today, and I finally grabbed out the 2 other cards that I'd previously made. So I've got this one, and I'd used the damask folder with these ones, so using a couple of different things, so sentiments, no sentiments, dies. I think we're going to be doing some hand cutting today, so having lots of fun. Hi Bev, hello Margine, and hello Leslie. If you guys are here watching and you want to participate in the chat and you're here live, so you will be able to see a red button saying that I am live if you're here, live that is. Can I say live any more times? Just make sure you're subscribed to my channel and you can participate in the chat. So love to have you here. Always ask opinions and what you guys think I should do, so I look forward to doing that. Now before I flip around, I did want to remind you we are having our in color sale at the moment, 15% off the 2025 to 2027 in color products. This is one of the products in the sale because it does have a couple of in colors. It has Secret Sea and Cloud Cover in here, so a lot of the designer series papers are discounted because a lot of them have our amazing ink colors in them, so don't miss out on that. We have had our last chance list refresh and majority of those products are discounted at the moment, so they go into the last chance list before they get retired, so don't miss out on those savings. And I don't think I've got anything else to share. We've got our 2 new kits, 3 new kits. I'm so used to saying we get 2 kits a month, but we've got 3 kits. We've got a flower bouquet card kit. We've got the brightest, oh my god, I'm blanking. We've got the Brighten Your Day kit, which I have shown next week. I will show some alternative projects with that kit. And we have a garland, so like an autumn style garland that you can put together and hang anywhere in your house you would like. Wouldn't be good for outside because it is paper, so that may not work. Hey Lynn, how are you? So that is just the housekeeping. So let's flip around and see what we can do with these florals. Okay, let's see if I can make this work without giving anyone too many headaches. Okay, because we're pretty manual here. I don't have dual screens or streaming software or anything like that. We're basic. Getting it done. Whoa. Thank you, YouTube. They have such a sensitive zoom. So sensitive. Okay, we can see what's going on. I'm going to turn off the overhead light. Are you leaving things in the bag going? Have you got the umbrella? It's in the front of the top drawer. Sorry, I've got kids going out in a sec, and it's been raining most of the night and morning here. Basic works. I think basic works as well, Leslie. For the amount of problems I have with basic, I would hate to go beyond basic at times, but that's okay. So, I'm thinking I'm going to start with these beautiful roses. So I've got this background, which is actually the back of the damask that we have used. Now, I think I want to be not basic and hand cut these three out. So let's see how we go. I have seen, hey Beryl, I have seen many people hand cut these flowers. Now, this would be beautiful just as a card front and adding in a sentiment, but I want to do something a bit elevated. And we've got, sorry guys, top drawer at the front. It's the light blue umbrella. I'm just making sure Alan finds what he needs. Got it? Awesome. Okay, so I do want to leave, well, it's a bit too close. As I say, I want to leave a bit of a halo around these. I don't, because they're so freehand in their painting, cutting them like right up is a little hard because it doesn't have harsh edges as such. It just has soft edges, so we can make these edges look great. Actually, I'm going to change my glasses. I need, no, not those glasses. They're in my handbag. Just give me a second. Okay, I have, oh, please excuse my frogginess. Stop talking and look what happens. Okay, I need my office glasses. Switch a mover, and we are all good. Okay, oh, that is so much better. Hello, Donna. Bye. Okay, 2 kids have gone. 1 child will come back. Oh, it's amazing when you wear the right glasses, and those other glasses have been through the rain this morning. Had my chiropractor appointment, and it was definitely raining. And then a car parked me in. I couldn't get in my car in said rain. So I am just going to roughly cut that out. Yeah, so I rang a friend who was in the chiropractor practice and went, can you please come and reverse my car? I can't get in. She struggled getting in. So it's like, oh, and it was a big ute, like a big work ute. And it's like, oi. Thought it was a bit rude. But anyway, we got home safely. I filmed my other card, which I can't wait for you guys to see. It is a Christmas card, but the theme that we're working towards isn't Christmas. So yeah, I've got to get my tush into gear and get everything done. Like filming the video and making the card is the easy bit. The rest of it, I've got to watermark the photo, write the blog post, do all of that. So do a materials list, all those things. So as you can see, this isn't too hard to do. And I do often get my really big scissors. As you can see, I've got my big guns, and that makes it easier for me to cut. So you can see here that that looks really nice against that. So yeah, I'm hoping you think our color choices work. Okay, I think I'm going to cut this little side one. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? Just going to try and do a rough cut through here. Okay, just a little easier to manage when you do a rough cut. This one's going to be kryptonite. I'm going to love it, but I just haven't got a whole lot to hold on to here. Okay. Also, when you're trying to get nice smooth lines, it doesn't always work. So you can see here, I'm moving the paper more than I'm actually moving the scissors. So the scissors aren't really angling unless I absolutely have to. I'm definitely moving the paper, and that's what I find is the easiest way to get nice smooth lines. And sometimes you do actually just have to move the scissors, and that's okay too, but it definitely hurts your hand after a while. Okay, I need to get a little further into here, or do I just cut it off here? Thinking I might do that because those two leaves would be the death of me. Oh, where have you seen Donna this morning, Bev? Or did you just see her on Tuesday when she was on here with me? Now, these actually aren't taking too much time for me to cut out. So I'm going to do the other big one as well. And then I'm going to show you a trick, because we do kind of get some funny cut lines. And there is a way that we can smooth those out and just make the finished product look a whole lot better. I thought David was talking to me for a second, but he's on the phone for work. They're going, didn't you just hear the kids leave? They did leave fairly quietly for them. Oh. Deep breaths. We will get there. It'll all work out. It'll all be good. I don't think I'm going to be hand cutting this piece, but that piece would look fantastic hand cut as well. But I do like the background of that, and I love the illusion of the table, all of that. Hi, Jenny. I love all of that. So that was a terribly harsh line. That was actually really bad. Just let me... There we go, that's better. Just going to cut that off because it gets a little heavy and it does drag on the scissors, which isn't helpful when you're trying to get nice, smooth lines. We're getting there. We've only got this short little area to go, but I like these sized pieces because I do have a little more to hang on to, and it definitely helps with the turning of the paper. Okay, so sometimes you've just got to stop and reposition your scissors, and that works too. I'm a bit sad. We're meant to go see some friends today and see their new caravan. They're travelling. They're starting to travel around Australia for 12 months, and it's too soggy. Their site is very soggy today, they said. So we're going to hope that it's not so rainy tomorrow and we can go see their caravan, which apparently is monstrous because he's like 6'4". It makes me feel he's like a full foot and a bit taller than me. It's like, that's ridiculous. Lucky I've known him a long time. So yeah. Okay, we are done with that. Okay, that really didn't take long. Could I save some of that matte print? Yes. Do I have extra sheets of it? Also, yes. Okay, so my hack is I want to turn all of these pieces over. I want to grab my bone folder. Whoa, you guys wobbled just for a second. So I'm not worrying about the straight edges of the paper. I'm just going around all the cut areas and I'm just burnishing where I've cut. And that's going to smooth down any of the janky edges. So I can have a look there, and that looks much, much smoother. And it also just flattens, oh, other side, Ellen. It also flattens everything down really nicely. I can go in and make any minor changes that I need to, but I think they look pretty good. Now, standard size card today, so I'm going to, I think I might cut this to be a full card front because I want to show as many of these flowers as what I can. So it won't actually matter in the whole scheme of things what color card base we put this on. It'd probably most likely be a white, and that's okay. So we've got this piece that is for scrap for later on, and then we are going here and just take off the teensiest slither. So I still have a lot of that distressed texture, even though I've taken off two sides. We've still got a lot of that left. Hey Sheila, hey Charlotte, how are you? Sorry, I was busy heads down, bum up. Okay. I'm so glad I finished my project earlier because my little table next to me now has more space on it than normal. So what I could do, rather than taking these flowers to the edge, I could actually leave a little frame. Which, tell me if you like this little frame. Now this is going to be way too big, but I don't mind. Now these flowers are about to look upside down. Tell me if you think they look terrible upside down. I do have a bit of a, I kind of, or do I just use one? Because I could just use one and like add a sentiment. I don't think two are going to work. It's too busy. Right, I'm going to put this right way round. And then we add a sentiment down here. I want to choose something really pretty, and I want to use a die cut because this is so dainty. You like the frame? Oh, just use one. Okay. Well, we've got these flowers. We may use them today, we may not, but I've got them ready to go. That's always a good thing. Like if you're hand cutting and you cut it all and you don't use it, you're ready for top left better. Yeah, I agree, Donna. Definitely agree. Okay, sentiments. Where I need to have a really good look through the catalogue and the online exclusives at the moment and work out if I love another sentiment set and if I need to purchase it. They do look better right way up, right? Much better. Okay, I'm glad I stopped hurting everyone's brains. Let's see. So this is an upcoming stamp set that I've had for a while because I was part of a demonstrator only event and we could get it. But big hugs for a good friend is always a really nice sentiment. And I like this as a mixed bag. See, all the best in your new adventure. That would be good for my friends. That really would be. Oh, no. Oh, can you please not burn yourself, Em? Just concentrate on your hot glue and just listen to us rub it on. Because that's easy. That's easy. Big hugs for a good friend. Okay, let me see here. And these are the dies. So I'm wondering, it's a little bit big. There's a little bit too much room left and right for me to use those dies. And then I've also got an embossing folder as well, but not today. Do we? Oh, see, that fits so nicely. Do you know what I could do? I think I need a bit more layering on the card. So we've got like one layer, but I definitely think I need another layer. Okay, going to put beautiful butterflies back, but the in case you need me, I'm here, I thought would work really nicely for this one. Yes, exactly. Charlotte, you are right. It is the perfect thinking of you sentiment. Yes, and I mean, most of my friends are good friends. I surround myself with people who I, oh, the envelope dies are so cute, Donna. They're to put in the dove's mouth. They're so sweet. They are so, so cute. I haven't used them yet, but then I've not done a whole lot with the set other than what we did at the event. Now, I do wonder, I'm grabbing out those dies again. No, the branching out's too big. Oh, well, I'm also thinking like a circle might be a really nice shape on here, even if it tucks under or over. So, so I'm looking at like this dot dash one or this perforated one. They may be a bit bigger than what I was thinking. Textured notes, perennial, no, for something this. Okay, so nested essentials. I do have this second largest rectangle. Oh, so I've got a round cornered rectangle. So I've got a circle, rectangle, or where's my stylish shape stars? I'm going to see if we can find a better size circle in here. Oh, that one's a bit tight. I think so do we go circle or rectangle? Circle tucked under the hanging flower would look nice. Okay, so we'll take away the nested essentials and I'll just leave out our stylish shapes and our spotlight on nature because they are our two circle options. And I wonder what colour we may like to use. So colour here, I'm thinking this is definitely cloud cover. Now I could stamp in cloud cover because I have made my little cube. So I've got my little cube here. Grey granite would look maybe nice. I'm not sure Lost Lagoon is the answer because that's a little too blue. Square used as a diamond shape. Yeah, that could. It'd be a much larger diamond because I'd need the clearance for the stamp. But that's okay. I don't mind a circle. Okay. Okay. Let's work out our circle first. Put things back where they belong. This is why I have them in a bag. Okay. So I think I was looking, definitely not at that one. I think I was looking at this one. So just let me see. Now that one is nice and tight. I think what I want to do is pop the die down, then put the stamp in the die. So that actually works quite nicely. Okay, now let's remove my little magnetic wand here. I have two now. I had a friend send me one, which was really lovely because, you know, when you've got a tool that you like, you always lose one. So having two is great because if you lose one, you're always going to have the other one. Stylish shapes nest nicely in the spotlight in nature if I want to do a different colour frame. Now, Charlotte, there is a great thing that we could do. I think I will grab the dot and dash. Do love the dot and dash, not that one. This one, there we go. Okay. I think it would look better with the lines. I don't even know what to call it. But I do see where your brain is going. What? Go away. Okay. I'm thinking I may need to stamp the sentiment in like basic grey, or we can try the cloud cover, and I definitely want to use like basic beige again. See, I think that one looks classic. So, but do you know what? I don't even need the stylish shapes, I don't think. I think this one just has a little bit more, and if I don't like it, I can cut it with the other one. And do you love it, Donna? This is the question. Was the tool and my recommendation worth it? Because I don't want to ruin my nails by digging in and picking stuff up. So, because as many other crafters say, these are jewels, not tools. Okay, I'm just going to pop them on here for the moment. I'm going to grab my basic beige cardstock. Do I have a piece that is big enough? I think this one will cut it. Haha, pun intended, or maybe not. Okay, so I kind of like that. I just want to try and see if my cloud cover is working first. I'm just going to pop this off to the side. Yes, Bev, that'd work as well. But I'm thinking there is no secret C in it, but the secret C would definitely work. That is way too light, but secret C, Bev says. Okay. Still getting, I just want to see if I need to condition this stamp. No, I don't, but the cloud cover was giving me some not that very nice look that I'm after. But of course, secret C is the answer, Bev. I think it is the new all-purpose colour that we can use as an alternative to black. Okay. Because it is dark enough. I'm trying to get this roughly in the middle. Okay, stamped beautifully. I need to close this. Oh, they are the scissors I'm after. Perfect. And I'm going to grab out my little machine. Haven't used it in a couple of weeks, so must have been doing lots with lots of dies or big dies that required my big machine. Okay, so mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine here. Just open the doors, flaps, whatever you would like to call them. So I use the light grey for the bottom, and I use two clear plates. One is I cut into one, and I have one as clear, so I can always see what is going on. And I've made this left-handed, spin it round. Okay, I had that all jammed in, so spin that around. Oh, that's pretty. But I don't know if it's too big. We can add embellishments, like that's super duper easy. But is it too big? So let's check that out. And we will very soon. Yeah, it really does. But it would have suited the curved rectangle really well as well, or as many of you said, a square. So it's just one of those sentiments that works really well. See, I'm thinking maybe it's a little big. See what I mean? I think they clash. So, I like it, but I don't like it for this project. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to cut it again with this stylish shaped circle. I knew I had options. So because we're going smaller, I can definitely do this. So okay. And if it's stuffed up, we shall just do a whole new bit of stamping. Okay, I don't mind cutting off some of that G if that is what happens, because the G is not important. Or the swoosh of the G, the descender, is not important. Okay, how did we go? Oh, we did really well. So that I think works nicer. Bye. When will I see you? Next week? Oh, well, are you in for Monday night, or will you get back to us? Sorry, guys, I'll be back in a sec.
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mum hasn't told me where it is, but I'll tell her to include you in the booking.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday for yesterday. Enjoy the weekend with your family. Bye. Okay, I think this just works better with the size. Not as much is covered up, and I think spatially it just looks better. Now, I'm very tempted to put both of these on dimensionals, just to give a bit of zhuzh to the card. Now, I also think we're just going to use a basic beige base, because I think that'll look really, really good to what we're doing. So I want to score lengthways and cut on the short side. And that is in. Oh no! These can just go in, and it's amazing, Anne, isn't it? Such a little change in just the die, but we were all right on the sentiment. It was literally what size die would work. And any other card, why have I got two here? Any other card, the Spotlight on Nature die would work fantastically. But it's just the size of the floral. They were just competing too much with each other. And that's okay. Yeah, I know. Oops. Hello, Diane Parrington. How are you? Long time no see. Okay, so now we're going to have a side folding portrait card. My other side folding landscape ones that I haven't scored can just go back in, and future Ellen will thank now Ellen very much for what she just did. They always get used, always, especially with basic beige. It is one of those, oh, there it is. It is one of those colours that I use often. Okay, so give that a really, really nice burnish. There we go. So we have the card base, and we must remember this is actually a full card front. So I just chose a colour that went with it. So that's the full card front, although I could cut it down, but I don't think I need to, because we're going to create our own frame or our own matting layer just by doing that with our floral. So rather than butting it all the way up, we're just creating a little layer. Oh, that's not good. Well, come here, chill out, forget about the world, and just craft with us. Yes, you are home at the right time to catch me. Okay, so our second circle, do you know what? Flip it over, add my dimensionals. Now, are we going to go with our current favourite embellishment? This is, it's only the second one in, and do you think I can grab it? That's an empty one. Okay, so I'm thinking that the antique pearls will just work with this, because the storybook paper and the gallery paper are actually quite similar in its colouring, and they both use basic beige as their base, which I think goes with the antique pearls really, really nicely. Now, I am not going to skimp on dimensionals with this section, because I do have, now I've got to think. So this piece, I don't want to support this piece, because this is the bit that will go over the sentiment. So if I do need anything in there, it'll just be a glue dot. You love antique pearls, Charlotte. They're definitely gorgeous, and they're just very usable. If you're not using white, of course we've got our iridescent pearls, and we've got our basic pearls that are perfect for white projects. So even though these flowers are white, they're not white. And I think they definitely lean a lot more to, I think that's enough. Look, I could add more, but I'm going to stop myself right here. I wish my husband would be a little quieter. I don't know if you can hear him laughing on the phone. He's very loud. Not like me at all. Okay. So I now get the joys of taking Owen to kickboxing tonight rather than seeing our friends, but that's okay. And then we've got birthdays galore at the moment. We had Lavender's last week. We had Joy's yesterday, who is Lavender's girlfriend. And then we've got my dad on Monday, and then our granddaughter on Friday. So I think, don't come at me for saying this, I actually might be ice cream caked out. And our family, you guys will laugh at this, there was a bit of debate about the inequity of Freddo heads in the Freddo ice cream cake that has become our birthday tradition. So I have started a tally just on a note on my phone, and currently I am running second. And I think someone only got like one Freddo. Oh, that looks beautiful on dimensional. So you just see that bit of shadow. We've got that framing, and then we'll add this and we'll see what else we need. So throw any suggestions, because I've got majority of the embellishments. There are only a couple that I don't have. Yes, I do love embellishments. Okay, so I do like the connection here, even if it's just a little bit. So you can see we're just touching the tiniest bit. So it's just there, but I think I am going to put slider dimensional under there because it's not as much as what I anticipated. So I've just taken the top off that dimensional. I didn't think work could be this funny. Oh, I've got the dimensional here. Thought I had the backing on my finger, but no, I have the dimensional. Why can you not just sit flat? Thank you. So I just want to slide this under there. Perfect. So all these areas on the edge are nicely supported. So let's grab this and my take your pick tool. And I'm thinking I need, this is a bit of an odd area, so I think I may want to add some of our friends in here just to help fill that area, because we've still got lots of open space elsewhere. Okay, probably one just there, and then maybe, whoop, maybe one not under there, please. I'll chase it round. Just want to grab its edge. There we go. Maybe one just there, and then one down here. I know I haven't attached it to the card base, but I think that looks good. Oh, linen thread. Yes, linen thread definitely would have worked as well. Hey, Cindy, how are you? Sorry, I was definitely, yeah, sorry, Cindy. Yeah, I wasn't reading your comments. But yes, that would look great, and it would look good just under the sentiment. I am making another card, so I will have that idea under advisement. Because I also do have the, let me get this back in here. I do also have the basic beige ribbon that goes with this as well. Hey Sharon, thanks. Okay. So we definitely went a bit more with our hand cutting. So, and created that frame, even though our piece is a full card front size. Now, if I need to trim my card at all, I can definitely do that, but that is almost. Yes, that is perfectly on the card base. There is like the tiniest slither, but I don't think I'd be able to fix that, honestly. I'll just run my finger across there and across here. Yeah. Okay. So that is our first card. 50 minutes later. Not that long, because there was a bit of chit-chatter at the start. Kids have interrupted a little bit, but that is our first card. And I've still got those two other floral pieces that I hand cut out. So there was a little bit of hand cutting with this one. Okay, so now these are my other two pieces. So this is where I want to get my trimmer out and just have a bit of a play, because I just want to look at what different sized, like width-wise, pieces would look like. So if I cut that totally in half, it would go all the way down there. So that's 3 inches. If I went for a full card front size, I would nearly get the whole vase of flowers in. Thank you. I'm glad you guys love it. Thank you. I love that card too. But totally not my original idea with cutting the flowers. I think even Bev cut her flowers, because she has made lots of beautiful cards with this. So if because this will be a really simple card. So if I trimmed here, right, so I've lost some greenery, but that's okay. That is totally fine. Oh, I'm making a full card front, but we've got this for a sentiment, okay? And then if I, hang on, if I lost a little bit here, because I've still got some height to lose. Okay, so if I lost this here, and I lost that there, that's actually about even for what we've lost off the flowers. So it's like we're going in for a zoomed in look. And then I think I want to lose off the bottom. It's actually not losing that much off the bottom, honestly. But losing it off the bottom spatially works better. So I can almost get the full effect. Thank you, Beryl. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I've got this, and what other sentiments? See, I do like the all the best in your new adventure, or I've got our, because I'm wanting to like put the sentiment right across there, right across the vase or the bowl, whatever you want to use. So I want some longer sentiments. So I do have options. This is a good thing. So I've also got the blooming phrases. We used that the other day with the other cards. Let me check. Now, we do also have like longer sentiments in beautiful butterflies as well. And this is like my go-to. Help! I don't know. And it would be wishing you all the best in your new adventure. All the best in your new adventure works as well. I do like the Let's Celebrate. I don't use that very often. So it's kind of calling me. And then we're giving flowers. And I know, Bev. Beautiful butterfly, time to celebrate. I use that like all the time. I'll show you how stained it is. You'll laugh. Look at how stained it is. But I think I'm going to go with the Let's Celebrate. Thinking of you suits the flowers. Yes, that is true. That is true. So maybe the thinking of you. Okay, we're rejecting peace on earth. Hang on, I can't close it at the moment. Just don't want to lose anything out of it. I've closed the bottom, that's close enough. Okay, I'll leave it out because I need to get things out of there. So which thinking of you? Choice paralysis. We're getting there, Charlotte. Which thinking of you? Blooming phrases or simply said? And this, I definitely think I'm using basic grey. I think it's going to come up the best on, do you know what? Bev's Secret Sea may also work perfectly. Okay, I'll give you a few minutes. I'm going to continue to do a bit of cleaning up. I've got some strips and all of that that can go away. I've got some dies that can go away. Blooming phrases, says Leslie. Okay. Now, I've also got to grab my, I've also got to grab my twine, because that would look really pretty around the bottom. Okay. Just doing our cleanup. Just a little bit now. Simply said. Oh, we've got 2 blooming phrases. And that was first. Come on. In they go. Do have a few strips of paper to slide in. I don't think I'll keep that one. That one won't get used. It's okay. Great. 4, 4, 4. Well, now you're confusing me, Bev. Okay, thinking of you, blooming phrases. Say thank you, simply said, for your consideration. They're just not working today. Sorry, 5 for blooming phrases. Oh, yes, 5, definitely. Definitely, definitely. So they're thinking of you. Now, I'm just going to pop it on this piece of paper just so it keeps its original shape. Okay, so now I can just look at it size-wise. I could just stamp it onto there and not use this piece at all. Especially if I use these colours. I'm thinking the Secret Sea because we've got the blue background. What are we thinking? Do I stamp straight on? But then I would not have my linen thread. Okay, so I don't know that we need the linen thread on this one, but it would look good. Look, I'm going to stamp it on here and it's going to get used anyway. It will have to, and the darker colour is definitely the Secret Sea. Okay, so just going to, I'm just thinking a strip with like maybe a flagged end or something like that, like keeping it simple because we've got such a beautiful image in the flowers. Okay, got majority of the excess ink off. Okay, Charlotte, what has Charlotte said? Oh, but you need the linen thread. Try both ways. You can always... Yes, that's exactly right, Charlotte. Yes, yes, yes. Same wavelength. Okay, my trimmer is just beside me here. So... Okay, that's actually a nice trim. Okay, so... Oh, sorry for the screech on there. So that would kind of be like that there with the flagged end, I think. I am just going to move that out of the way. I think that's a bit heavy. I really think that's a bit heavy. Just my thought. I think I'm just going to stamp it on here. And then if I stuff it up, I can cover it up. Okay. So. Okay. I'm not mad about it. Yeah. It's because we're over 2 lines. If it was a single line sentiment, which is where I was going to start with, that would look, this would look totally fine with a single sentiment. We do have it a little chunky there, but that's fine. And we definitely needed the secret C. I'm thinking maybe some of the in color pearls. And these are also on that 15% off sale. Just let me, oh, they're right here. So we can use both the cloud cover and the secret C. Yeah, but do you know what? Yeah. So, Anne, what do you think? Stamping it straight on. Because you can see it. You can definitely see it. Sorry, I'll go a bit up this way. Ellen, move your hands. There you go. So it's definitely, you can definitely see it. And I'm going to further bring your eyes to it using these. So we're going to audition these. I think these ones might be a little too light, but maybe... Okay, I've looked at that one. Oh, I think the secret C for the win. Okay, that one there. This one here. And then it's almost like a full stop on the card. And then that right there. So really simple, but just adds a little bit of a full stop. Yes, exactly, Charlotte, exactly. Yeah, okay, so I'm just thinking because of grabbing that other basic beige card base and just using that because I have not used my card base as a layer today. This is something I rely on using, and of course we couldn't use the linen thread because we went straight on, but linen thread would have worked perfectly. Now I'm looking at it, the texture would have looked really great, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's grab this other card base and mount it on the inside if I can deal with this. Okay, bone folder at the ready. That's a bit of a bodgy cut edge, I must say. Look at that. It's quite rough. Okay. Okay, so which side is it going to look better on? I think this side is a little big. This side is just right. Okay, so definitely using our liquid glue. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Look, I'm really happy with them. And in the 3 videos that I've done, I have made very different styled cards. So I've been able to do different styled cards, which is a great thing about this gorgeous paper. You can just do different things, cut it up, use it as a full card front. You can, yeah, you can do many different things. Now, I will have to, by the looks of it, just trim down the back side of this card, but that's okay. That's why Stampin' Up has a trimmer. So no, so I'll show you these. I can't trim it yet because the glue is still wet. Okay, where are these cards? So the first cards I made using panels and an embossing folder. Okay, and the second lot of cards I made the other day, I used the card bases as part of the layering process. So this one shows a bit more cloud cover, this one shows a bit less secrecy, and then these ones I have not featured the card base at all. It is just there. Yeah. Oh, you found this paper challenging, did you, Sheila? Oh, that's interesting. So have I been able to give you some ideas? Like today's ideas? And we've got, I can very easily make 2 similar cards with this. So move that trimmer. So I'm just going to take a slither off here. Please pray for me and my slithering, not to be mistaken with Slytherin. Oh, I got a nice cut the whole way along, despite the fact I had embellishments slightly in my way. So that is great. That is now, yeah, that now looks perfect edge. Featured all of the blooms. I think we cut off 1 stem of greenery. So we used the Gallery Blooms paper. For this die, I auditioned a lot, but I ended up using Stylish Shapes. I originally did cut it, if you were here. I originally cut it with Spotlight on Nature, and it was a little big and overbearing, so it didn't quite work. Our sentiment for this one is from the upcoming Peace on Earth set. This comes out at the start of September. Sorry, losing my months here. Yeah, they are all different, and thank you for the compliment, Bev. For our second card, I used the Thinking of You from Blooming Phrases, which I also used on Tuesday as well. Sentiments, embellishments, I used the Antique Pearls and I used the flat pearls. So these ones are on special because they are part of the In Colour special, as is the paper that we use. So you can get 15% off those, and that is only till the end of the month. Beautiful cards, Ellen. I've made 2 cards using the DSP, but I now have so many ideas. Oh, that's fantastic, Lynn. I'm so glad I could inspire you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this very dreary Thursday. I will be back on Tuesday. Keep an eye out on my Facebook and my YouTube of times, just in case anything changes. And have a great weekend, and I will catch you all soon. Bye.